stretch. So welcome to stretch. We're starting on our sides. Our knees are stacked. Our knees are in the front, our glutes are going back. So we have this nice long line right here. Our hands are on top of each other. We're going to do a passive spinal twist. We're bringing our arm around and opening our chest to the ceiling. You're trying to drive that shoulder blade to the floor. You may or may not make it. It helps to look in that direction. You get that long movement in the lat along the hip from that shoulder. If that shoulder is bothering you, I'd like you to move it closer to your body and bend it so you have your elbow out to the side. So if you're feeling too much pull in your shoulder, just put the hand beside your glute right back here in a bend. All right, looking back there and breathe into it. And then bring it back around the top of your head and come on up. Stretch your legs out, and we're going to do a quadricep stretch. Now, the quad stretch, we used our legs a lot in today's workout. So that's really important that we get into the legs a little bit, which we are going to do. Legs and hips and obliques are going to get a lot of attention here. Now, take that knee at the head, and the leg goes up. Rotate the ankle, crack it in one direction, rotate the ankle the other. Big inhale, exhale, take it down. Big inhale, exhale. Big inhale, exhale, lift up out of it. Point both legs, get them nice and long. Just like you're doing your lying down stretch, your big scissor stretch, this is going to be here. You're going to put that foot across, put the elbow into it. You come onto your hip. Good. You can see I'm a little bit moving forward because I want to get this under here. Right? All right. Release and push up into it. You're going to tuck this leg under, and we're going to pull it into shoelace. That means knee over knee, right? Your ankles are back here under your hips. You're lifting up out of your seat. You're dropping your shoulders away from you. It's nice and long stretch. Now, I know a lot of people can't do this, so you sit in seated butterfly. Put your hands behind you, rotate it out. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Hinge to the corner of the room. Right here. So this time I have the arms long for this. Usually I have them right here, but I'm trying to get a nice back movement here. Good. Now put your hands in front and bring your chest down as you crawl over those legs. Some people can get their chest beyond the legs. I cannot. Really want that hip to breathe. Now you're going to take the top hip and you're going to do pigeon with the top hip. So you're going to the front of your mat with that leg. Now you've got to rotate those hips down to the floor so they're nice and even. And you're going to lift up first. So you're going to lift your chest up first. You're on your hands. Try not to rest on your hands. They're just helping you perch. Good. Feeling that stretch in the bent leg. And then you're coming down in front of that knee for a nice long hip stretch. Try not to roll over onto the hip. Try to keep it even. That evenness is going to be the thing that pulls the hip into the length. Okay, so while we're over here, let's start on that other side. So arms are in front. Stacked. You're in that lat position. You're going to stretch your oops, crack the finding furniture and open. And then if you can, look. If you can't reach, put the hand beside your waist. Looking back, get that nice long move, that long stretch. I like to move my legs up a little bit because it gets more of a length here. So if you want to stack up, sneak those up. Good. I really love twists that aren't like twisty. All right, you know what I mean? Bring the arms down and come on up onto those elbows. Let's start with the quad stretch. Bottom leg is pointed. Nice. Then knee to the head. Take it up. Rotate the ankle in one direction and then the other. Everything's pointed. Big inhale, exhale. Big inhale, exhale. Don't collapse your upper body. The leg is just coming toward it. And hold it right there. So you're not trying to reach to get them together, just trying to bring that leg down. Again, it's not range of motion, it's motion. So it doesn't matter how far you get. It matters that you're making the effort to get there, right? That's the exercise. That's the idea. Now, all right, we're going to bring that down and push into it. I'm rolling a little forward on my hip to do that. Nice. Look, a good hip push. And then we're going to bring it up into she lifts again. Knee over knee. Good. Lift yourself out of your hips. We're putting our hands behind us and we're going to hinge forward. Good. And hold that hinge. You want to make sure your head is pushing toward the corner of the room on the other side. Don't push your head back on your neck. It's bad for your neck. All right, you're going to come down into that curl. Whatever your body can do here. Again, we all have different structures and we're all working with them. Here we are. We're in this room. All right, pull yourself up. That top leg goes to your pigeon. So again, you want to rotate that hip down to the mat so that the hips are even. You're going to lift your upper body up for the first part. Really feel that opening in the front of the long hip. That's really addressing your groin muscle and your pelvic floor. It gets a little busy. And then you're coming down into that curl. Beautiful. You are doing amazing stuff right here. Curl yourself up, as long as we had that leg out. Let's go into our straddle. I'm going to straighten that out a little bit for this. All right. All right, lift, lift, lift. Now remember that we want to stay on our sit bones. So that means bending your knees. That's perfectly okay, right? So make sure you're on your sit bones. So we don't want you falling back, collapsing in that core. You want to lift and your chest is kind of going up toward the ceiling in front of you, right? So let's start with our head. Take it across and get that neck opening. Now you're going to tuck that chin into the wing and take your hand off. You're right there. Then drop that chest onto, or chin onto that chest. You want to extend that long, or that cervical curve forward, and then curl up vertebrae by vertebrae. Other side, take the hand across the ear, guide it over to that shoulder. Really lift up through it. Good. Tuck it into your wing. You can take your hand off. And then chin down to the chest. Good. And then curl yourself up. Your arms come out to the side and you move your upper body side to side. Good. Nice. Feeling that opening. Now drop one arm down. Bring the other arm curling down this time. Curling down because we're going to do super long stretches pretty soon. And you're pulling up out of that hip. So I want you to feel like you're really pressing that rib cage down to that hip over there. Now you're going to go to the corner of the room on the other side. Now you're going to bring that arm into this leg over here, into the front, and we have this front. Now look in the direction that the stretch is asking you to, so it's off to that diagonal. Then rotate your chest down to that thigh. Sweep yourself up. Then we're doing the side bend on this side, curling the rib cage down to the hip. Then you're going over to the corner on the other side. So pulling up out of the lat and the shoulder blade. Nice. Down to the inside of the leg. And then rotate and bring your chest down. You're curling up. We're going to walk down the middle of the workout right here. Your knees are staying toward the ceiling. Don't let those feet collapse. So even Crease them more if you need to. Because we're focusing on back here. Now, can you slide your hands out just a little bit more? Without extending through your shoulders. Yeah, there you go. Now take your right hand across your left hand. Okay, so you're crossing at the wrists, getting that one whole side stretched. Bring it back to center, the left over the right. Come back to center. Now, can you go a little bit lower? Extend your arms nice and long, looking between your fingertips, and walk them in. Nice. Roll your shoulders back 8 times. 3, hands in front, 4, 5, and the journey to the back is longer, 6, 7, and 8. Now put the hands behind and come forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax those legs. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put the legs together, and you're going to bounce up. Now we're going to do another hamstring stretch right here by crossing one ankle over the other. It's a soft flex, not a hard flex. It's a soft flex. So it's almost a diagonal flex. You're bringing your head up. Then you're going to lower your chest down to the thighs. And you're going to feel the pull in those hamstrings underneath. Now walk it back up, switch sides. And of course, you're going to find more range of motion in one side than the other because we're built that way. Beautiful. And curl yourself up. Great job. So now we're going to tuck under, get to our cat cow. We did 2 or 3 back sequences. So cat cow is just not therapeutic today. It's actually focused. So we inhale, bottom the chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Hold that curl, rock forward and back. Nice. And then flatten. Put the toes together and the knees apart. Sit back on those ankles first. Walk those arms set. Good. Take the forehead to the floor if you can. Beautiful. And then bring yourself up. Now, you might put a pad under your knees if you need to. We're right here. Lifting here. I want you to reach your arms back. Hey, we did those push-ups, and then lift your arms behind you, not too much. Very wary about overusing your shoulders. Okay, let's take the back leg forward. Get that nice long. You want to separate that knee, the back knee more than the front knee. The front knee does not go past the ankle, right? We're pushing into this hip in front. So look straight ahead while you do this. Nice. And then we're going to put our hands down and just put our chest alongside the thigh. Nice. I want you to stretch that back leg thigh as far as you can. Now you're going to bring it back up to the lunge and then flex the foot. Just the front foot. The back foot is still staying soft. And then you're going to put your hands to the floor and lower your chest inside the thigh. You're still lifted in the back. Now you're going to sit back as far as you can. It might not be much, but you can feel the additional movement right here. We're going to put that foot forward. You're going to put the toe into a flex behind you. Your hand is on your knees or thigh as you bring it up into a long stretch right here. So try to push that heel down so you really get that expressive stretch in front of the hip. Now rotate that foot to the back. You're going to keep the other foot forward, and then you open up your arms into your warrior two. Nice. Get your head up your tailbone. A lot of people don't know they're tilting forward this. Nice. You're going to move your arm forward and center, forward and center, forward and center, forward and center, and then curl around. You're going to turn both feet to the front, hinge, flat hinge right here, and then bring it to the floor as far as you can make it. You're not going under, you're going down. Beautiful. All right. You're jumping those feet together or walking them together, coming back down into the other side. I want you to rotate the hips around 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull that belly in. 7 and 8. Curl yourself up. Again, you might need something under your knee. Walk it forward, separate. Get that nice long feeling. Good job. Bring the chest down. Let's separate it just a little bit more to get the front of the head. Nice. Bring yourself back up and then flex that foot. Nice job. You're going to lower inside the thigh. It's going to give you more hamstring stretch. And then sit back. Good.
Exercise big close.
Try to take your glutes back a little bit more. And then you're going to bring yourself back up. Right here. And perch that toe. And then you're lifting off the floor into that lunge. Right here. Rotate that foot out. Bring yourself up if it's not a good looking warrior two. And then bring it out. You're going to push to the front for 8. 4. 1, 2, do 8, 3, and 4. And then come on over into your curl. Bringing you back to center, lengthening the leg. We're going to take these in just a little bit. And then your chest is going to come down to the thigh. So you have a rotated lowering here. And then walk it over to the other one. Good. Nice job. Now in the center, you're going to grab both ankles and send that head through. It's not really going to go through, but. All right, from here, take the top leg, put it with the back leg. We're going to turn around into our downward facing dog. We must do our downward facing dog, right? Hold it there. Feel the stretch. Stretch makes me so happy. Your fingertips are wide, aren't they? Someone's grabbing your glutes and pulling them to the ceiling, pushing your feet down. You're going to take one leg behind you, bend it, rotate it out, and then reach behind, extending that hip opener. Reach, don't let your arms collapse or anything. Bend it, bring it down, and then to the other side. Take it behind, bend first, rotate second, bring as far back as you can while it's bent, then extend it. You're opening your side as well as your hips. Bend, rotate down and breathe down. One knee forward and the other heel down. Getting that nice long stretch, and then to the other side. Push both heels down. And then we're going to walk these things together. Hang out, hang out, hang out, hang out. Flatten the back. Curl it up. There we go. Come to the center. Good job. We have a little bit more time. So roll the shoulders back for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 forward. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I want you to grab your shoulders, soften those knees, take your shoulders down. Grab your hands, take your shoulders down. Not too hard. Bring them behind you. Put the arms in front of you, tug. Swing them under, tuck them under. And then we're going to grab one-way eagle. This is great for your arms and shoulders, but it's also great for opening up your back. Swing it out, and then second way eagle, palm on palm. And release it down. Good. Woo, woo, woo. Hip side to side, up and up and up and up. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the circles. Take it around. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's so good. Create so much room the other way. 1, 2. I love creating room. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then washing machine. Nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Breathe it up and down. 2 more up and down. Last time up and down. Thank you for coming to Pilates in Fitness in Small Spaces. This is your hotel room workout. You need if you don't have a nice floor, you have to have some kind of mat. Sometimes they'll let you take the mats out of the weight rooms that they have, the fitness rooms that they have. So you can't, if you're not carrying it, you might find it. Anyway, thank you for coming. I also added a 20-minute stretch. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.